is only one solution.
There's only one solution.
Revolution, revolution.
We pray, God, that you intervene and stop the wicked from the killing and destroying. We pray for your divine solution and miracle to stop the suffering and start the healing now.
As someone who lives in the biggest Jewish community in the area, a lot of people sympathize with your plight. A lot of people know what it is when they see a lot of refugees coming into Europe. The last time it was my parents, my grandparents. Everyone knows someone who has gone through these stories. When they see a regime that gasses innocent civilians, that gasses women and children, they know they're dealing with the most vile regime imaginable in the world. When they see the images of the torture chambers, this is Nazi-style torture chambers. I don't say that lightly. The person who was in charge of forming these torture chambers, his name was Alois Brunner. He was a Nazi. Bashar al-Assad and Hafez al-Assad sheltered them in Damascus. He died in Damascus, but first he taught the regime how to torture. The Assad regime is the continuation in many ways of what the Jews faced in Nazi Germany. We know it's a very evil regime. We know that it has to be defeated completely. And right now I can say Bashar al-Assad embodies that idea. It's a cosmic struggle, the rabbis say, a cosmic struggle between good and evil, between the Amalekites and those who believe in freedom and in protecting the weak. And there has to be on the right side of this struggle. Everyone should be on the right side of this struggle. It's great to help the refugees. It's not enough to help the refugees.
We know you're a God of justice and peace, and a God of freedom and joy. We pray, God, and are grateful for the sacrifices of our martyrs who gave up their lives for freedom and peace during these last 5 years. God, you said that there's no greater love than this, for someone to give up their life for their beloved.
This man, the Washington Memorial, we are commemorating a military general. This was someone who fought for freedom. That's why we have this beautiful country today, because they had an idea that all people are equal and that everyone had rights, whether you're weak or you're strong, and they fought for that. And eventually we will have victory in Syria. As Abraham Lincoln said, a house divided cannot stand. America cannot remain half slave and half free forever. In the same way, Syria will not remain half slave and half free forever. Have faith in God. Have faith that with His help, we're going to win entirely, and we're going to get rid of Bashar al-Assad entirely. Thank you.
Topple the Assad regime. The people will topple the Assad regime.